Ah, are you going to help me with the dishes? That's nice of you, darling, but I can handle it if you'd rather go straight to bed. It is getting late after all, and you've had a long day. You're right. I suppose we all have. Even Anya fell asleep as soon as her head hit the pillow. If you're sure, then I appreciate the help. It'll be a faster job at the both of us. How'd I end up using this many dishes for just one meal? While we have a moment to ourselves, can I ask you something? I've just been wondering, is something bothering you? Maybe I'm wrong, but you seem much quieter than usual recently. You're not usually so reserved around the house. So I thought I should ask. There is something, isn't there? When you make that face, it becomes much easier to tell. Do you want to talk about it? Even if I can't assist you directly, I thought discussing it might help. Is it about work? Or maybe your exam? Ah, so it's that again. I know you're nervous about the result, but it's out of your hands now. Whatever happens, I'm sure it'll be fine. I saw how much work you put into preparing for it. Even if the question paper was more difficult than you expected, you did your best. I'm willing to bet you did better than you think. You failed. You don't know that for sure, do you? So you got the result back already. Oh, I see. I'm sorry to hear that. How long have you known? So you found out last week. Now it makes sense why you've been so down. Were you trying to hide it from me? Disappointed? No, of course I'm not. I mean, obviously I would rather be celebrating with you. You worked really hard for that test, after all. I saw you every day setting aside time to study for it. Time that you otherwise would have spent doing things that you enjoy. You gave up time with friends and family to focus on something you really wanted. Even when you came home exhausted from work. Honestly, some evenings, it took a lot for me not to drag you away from your desk and force you to take a nap. But I saw how determined you were, and I wanted to respect that. Even when you came across things you didn't fully understand, you didn't let it stop you. You kept pushing through. I'd like to say you even inspired Anya. Didn't you notice? When you went to your desk to study, she came to me for help with her homework. I guess your energy was contagious. Her interest in working harder lasted for maybe half a night. My point is, you made sacrifices in order to be at your best. It's only natural that you went into that exam hall expecting them to be rewarded. And now, to find out that they weren't. To feel as though even your best effort wasn't enough. Frustration doesn't even come close to the full picture, does it? You deserve to pass as much as anyone else. And I'm sorry that it didn't turn out that way. Just know this. I'm not disappointed in you or your ability. Because I know more than anyone that you're capable of anything. I suppose I'm only disappointed that you're disappointed. There's no need for you to feel ashamed over this. You haven't truly failed until you throw in the towel and stop trying, darling. What do you think? Will you consider trying it again? It's probably a lot to think about right now. I mean, preparing for the first time seemed to last years. But passing would mean a lot to you. So as hard as it might be to pick up where you left off with studying, I think you should try again. Of course, I'll continue to support you in every way possible. We're a team, after all. So don't give up just yet. Short of doing the test for you, I'll do whatever I can to help. Well, whatever you need, really. If you want me to test what you know with flashcards from time to time, I will. And I'll still make sure the apartment is quiet when you want to study, of course. If you'd rather go to the library for it, I'll make sure everything is taken care of here when I get home, so you can focus. If making your favorite snacks would really help you study, then sure, I'll do that too. I understand that the last thing you want to do right now is think about next time. You were working harder than I've ever seen you, so now's your chance to take a break. Do what you need to. Rest, collect your thoughts, try to remind yourself why you started. And then, when you're ready to, begin again. Getting back into studying doesn't have to be overwhelming. It's no good throwing yourself back in at the same manic rate as before. You can take it one step at a time. Start by organizing your pre-existing notes and looking over your materials. The first trick is getting back into the rhythm of doing it consistently. Even doing just 10 minutes a day is better than 0. That turns into a whole hour after a week. If you feel like you need some extra help, there's no shame in asking for it, honey. And I don't mean from me, although I would if I were able. What I mean is, perhaps we could look for a tutor. Or at least someone who's familiar with the exam, with advice on how to best pass it. I'm only bringing it up as a possibility. There's really no wrong way to approach studying, only figuring out what works for you and what doesn't. If you think having a tutor would be helpful, you can always try it. If they're not as helpful as you'd imagined, you don't have to continue with them. Even if it's just a matter of finding someone different, that's all right too. I just don't want you to think that you have to take this on alone. Hey, it's going to be all right. You don't have to think of this result as a failure, but as a setback. It's not ideal, but it's not the end. Regardless of whether or not you passed, I'm proud of you for giving it your all. And I have full confidence in you to succeed next time. It must have been a really tricky paper for you to have fallen short on it. I'm willing to bet your score was only just less than passable. So don't beat yourself up too much. At the very least, now you have experience in the exam hall. Being familiar with the test environment is valuable in itself. It means you'll know what to expect, so you might not feel as nervous taking it again. Nerves can contribute a lot to how an exam turns out, darling. Not just your knowledge. Remember, you definitely weren't the only one in that room to not pass. There will be people who failed at higher levels and lower levels than you. Those who studied less, and those who studied more. So don't compare yourself to anyone. Just focus on what you can do for yourself from this moment on. When applications for it are open again, you'll be more prepared. Looks like we're just about finished with the dishes. That didn't take long at all. Now I'm definitely glad you offered to help me. I don't want to say I was worried about you before, but I did wonder if there was something about our family's life that was starting to bother you. I'm glad that's not the case. Just remember something, alright? If somehow you retake the exam and fail again, you can tell me as soon as you find out. You don't have to hide it. It's not like Anya getting into trouble at school. I'm not going to be upset or angry. And I will never tell you to give up. As long as you want to keep trying, you can do so. And I'll support you the best I can. So keep going. Don't lose hope. And when you do pass, all three of us will celebrate for a week straight. Exactly. That's right. Now, keep your head up. You can do this. I'm glad we could help each other out today. But before you go, remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Or if you have a top secret commission you'd like to have made, you can order it at anigomi.com/commissions. Take care of yourself.